Hey, hey, let's do some real talk today. I'm so excited about this live. I'm just gonna give you all a minute to jump on here, and I'm so excited about this live. I'm literally just chilling in my living room. We're gonna have some real talk today. I am going to share the 10 things that I wish I knew when I was starting my business. So I think these 10 things are anything underneath the multiple six-figure mark. So when I was not yet earning multiple six figures, these are the 10 things that I wish I knew. So if you're not earning multiple six figures, and maybe even, I guess 7 figures is definitely a different type of ball game. But if you're just starting out, if you're not yet earning 6 figures, if you're not yet earning 7 figures, these are all very relevant to you. You're gonna wanna hear all 10 of these. You're gonna wanna write them down. I'm gonna go quickly through this so that we're not sitting here all day. And then I have a little invite to a pretty freaking epic live event that I'm doing. Spaces are going to be limited, so this is the first time I'll be announcing it. So you all will have the very first opportunity to sign up. There's only 50 spots available. And tickets are like $37. It's not even a big deal. And I'm going to teach you in that event. I'm literally going to give you my roadmap to build your business to 6 figures and beyond. Okay, first of all, I want to know where you all are at in your business. Can you drop in the comments? Are you just starting? Are you earning 7 figures? Are you earning $1,000 a month? Where are you at in your business? Just give me kind of a rundown so that I know where you're at. And you know, as I was reflecting back on the 10 things that I wish I knew when I was starting my business, I was thinking about my first year in business, and it was freaking chaotic. I was working full-time as the executive director of a not-for-profit organization. I was in a marriage that was having a complete breakdown. Like, we were literally sleeping in separate bedrooms. We were just surviving as co-parents. I had a baby that I was still nursing. I had a toddler at the same time. And I had just received a kidney cancer diagnosis, and it was such a blur. I always tell people, if I could make it through my first year of business, anybody can, because I had everything stacked against me. I didn't have any online business experience. I had never coached before. It was just wild. In my first year of business, I made $22,000. In my second year of business, I made $113,000. In my third year of business, I made $485 or something like that. And then hit the 7-figure mark, and now we are close to the 2 million a year mark, which is a whole different ball game. I have a company now. There's 12 of us. But this is what I wish I would have known in my very first year. One, I wish I had a roadmap. I was doing all the things, trying to figure out what would stick. I was all over the place. I was like, do I run a group program? Do I do one-on-one? Do I have a webinar? Do I run ads? Am I on social media? Oh wait, I'm supposed to be speaking. Wait, am I supposed to write a book? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing videos and going live and posting selfies. And oh my God, I was all over the place. And I wish I had a roadmap from 0 to 6 figures, which is now my program, Soul Business Accelerator. I've created a program that is a roadmap because I wanted it to be, we even have a guarantee result inside that program. Your investment is safe with us because it works. It's everything that will take you 100% from 0 to consistent $8,000 a month. I actually wish that I would have had that because it would have gotten me to where I wanted to go sooner. I really wanted to leave my job, and I wanted to leave my marriage, and there was no way that I could have supported myself on a executive director, not-for-profit salary, and also supported my 2 kids. So there were a couple of reasons why I really needed my business to work. Number 2, I wish I knew that I was going to fail a lot, and that was going to be okay. Failing in business happens. In fact, it is welcomed because success always lies on the other side of failure. Always. We have to redefine in our minds what failure actually means. And the only way that we actually fail is, one, if we don't learn something from it. Okay, I always adjusted and pivoted from my failures. Even now, I still fail in business, and I look at what didn't work, what do I need to adjust, and I do it different next time. The other way that we fail is if we quit. Game over, done, I'm out, right? And those are the only two ways that we can fail. Redefine failure. For those of you that are perfectionists, high achievers, I never liked to fail at anything, and it rarely ever happened. But as an entrepreneur, we have to be willing to take risks. We have to be willing to fail. We have to be willing to get back up and get on the horse and try again. Otherwise, you will never make it as an entrepreneur. So we need to redefine failure. Number 3, I wish I knew that fear never goes away. Doesn't go away. The fear is always, always there. And what is the most important thing to do is to not let it take the driver's seat, not let it sit in the driver's seat. To recognize that fear is always going to be there. We're always going to be scared of something in our business. If our business is growing, we're going to be afraid of things that are happening because it's new. And biologically, we feel fear when there is uncertainty. Okay, so allow yourself to feel the fear, but don't let it stop you. Don't let it sit in the driver's seat. Allow fear to be a passenger next to you, alongside of you, but in the passenger seat. Okay, people think I don't feel fear anymore in my business. 100% I do. And in fact, I try and do something that scares me in my business every single day. Every single day. If you do something in your business that scares you every single day, you will have an incredibly different business in 1 year from now. Number 4, oh yes, do things, the basic simple things consistently. Success in a business and growing a business is always coming back to the basics. It's literally, you're gonna get to 6 figures in your business, or even multiple 6 figures, by doing 4 things 4,000 times, not the other way around. You're never gonna get anywhere by doing 4,000 things sporadically, okay? Be as consistent in your business as you want your income to be. Consistency in your marketing means that you're going to have consistent leads, which means you're going to have consistent clients, which means you're going to have consistent income. So it's always consistency. Don't do like a million things, once a month and be like, oh, well, that didn't work, so I'm not doing that again. I'm gonna go try something else. Don't do it that way. If you want help, I can help you with this, but there are 4 things that you should be doing inside of your business every single month as a non-negotiable, and that will start to get you traction. Okay. Number 5, ask yourself who, not how. Okay. Ask yourself who, not how. What do I mean by this? Whenever I see new entrepreneurs struggling, a lot of times it's because they don't have the focus, which I can give you, but then also they're trying to learn 25 different things on their own, and they are so spread thin that the majority of the time is not being spent on revenue generating activities. It's actually being spent on busy work. Okay, so when you start asking yourself, who can fix this for me? Who can do this for me? Who can solve this problem for me? Not how do I fix this or how do I solve this problem? Then you start thinking like a CEO or a business owner. As a 6-figure business owner or $1 million business owner, you're not thinking, how do I do this? You're thinking, who can help me do this? Okay? Who, not how. I wish that would have been in my mindset from early on. I would have actually hit $1 million probably 2 or 3 years sooner. But instead, I was really focused on the how do I do this? And 9 times out of 10, I was so busy that I couldn't even see straight. Okay? Ask yourself who, not how. Number 6, external marketing versus internal marketing. I've tagged these as an integral piece of my program. External marketing versus internal marketing. What is the difference? I am not going to go into this in too big of detail right here. If you want to watch my free training on the differences between this, just comment here and we'll come in and send that to you in the DMs. But essentially, most people are 100% focused on internal marketing when they're starting their business. And in actuality, they need to be 80% focused. 80% of everything that they're doing in their business needs to be external marketing. The difference really being internal marketing is designed to keep you in touch with, build relationships, make offers to people that are already in your existing community. Okay, social media is a form of internal marketing. The problem with that is you're selling to the same people over and over and over again, which you're going to tap out very quickly. That's why people who are on the hamster wheel of social media never get anywhere. I've never seen anyone come through, of the thousands of women that I've worked with over the years, I've never seen a successful business by them just continually focusing on social media. We need to add in what I call external marketing, ways to get you in front of new leads, new potential clients every single month, so that when you are showing up on social media or you are writing to your email list, you have new leads and new people that you're now showing up for and making offers to. Okay, my whole program, Soul Business Accelerator, your roadmap to 6 figures, is all about your external marketing strategy, how to consistently put that in place so that you can actually get traction in your business. Had I known this from day one, oh my God, I would have saved myself so many headaches, so many tears, so much frustration. Just it would have been a game changer. So that's why I do what I do, so that you can get your beautiful, soulful work out into the world a hell of a lot faster than you would just sitting there struggling on your own. Number 7, your business is only going to grow as quickly as you grow. Okay? Only going to grow as quickly as you grow. Especially as soulful, conscious entrepreneurs, our business is such an extension of who we are that unless we're continually doing our own work and we're continually showing up in new ways and we're becoming aware of who we are and we're pushing ourselves and stretching ourselves, the only way our business is going to grow is if we're growing as well. And I've always been a personal development junkie, but I didn't realize in the beginning that it was going to truly hold my business back if I wasn't willing or able to do the growth. Okay, so always make sure that you're doing your own work, that you're stretching yourself, you're pushing yourself to your edges, and your business is going to grow so much quicker when you're willing to grow as well. Number 8, it's easier to make millions of dollars than it is 6 figures. How messed up is that? But it's so true. It's so much easier now that my business, it's so much easier for me to earn $100,000 months than it was for me to earn $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $12,000, $20,000 months. So hang in there. You have to get through. Usually year 2 to 3 is when things really start to click if you're doing all the right things, okay? And I can share with you what those right things are. Actually, I'm gonna do that at my event, which you're gonna have access to here shortly. I'm gonna share with you exactly what the right things are so you know where to put your focus. You're not gonna wanna miss this event. I'm gonna share exactly what that is for you. But once you can get past into sort of year 4 and 5 of consistently doing the right things, you'll have consistent $100,000 months, and it is so much easier to make more money than it is less. I work a whole hell of a lot less. I have so much more free time. I have a team of 12 now that does a lot for me so that I can really show up and only focus on and do the things that I'm good at and that I really love doing, which is speaking and teaching inside of my programs and helping people build their businesses. I'm not doing any of the other stuff that 1, I suck at, and 2, I don't enjoy. Okay, so hang in there because it's way easier to make a lot more money than it is a little. Number 9, this is kind of an interesting one. I wish that I would have known that I was going to lose a lot of people in my life on my journey. I didn't expect that, but as I grew and changed so much, I really I wasn't in alignment with the people that I was hanging out with. They're still friends of mine, they're still acquaintances, they're still in my life, or they're still my family members, but my relationships with them is a little different, and I wish I would have had a heads up on that. I also lost my husband by my own choice. I wanted to leave my marriage. I did not want to stay in, so that was actually a good thing. But my point is that as we grow and walk this spiritual path, because building a soul-aligned business is a very spiritual journey, as we walk this path and as we walk this journey, our entire life around us changes, and people are going to get jealous. People are going to not believe there's just going to be, your relationships will change. You're going to have a lot to navigate inside of your relationships. And what I also wish I knew, that was okay. And that what that was going to do was allow space in my life for my soul sisters and my soul family and my soul partner to come in. And I have never had more aligned friendships in my entire life. It's just incredible. So know that you're going to have people fall away, but those are going to be replaced with people who are your soul fam and really so much more aligned with the life and the business that you're wanting to create for you and your family moving forward. And it's really only a good thing. The other thing that I wish I would have known is that investing in a coach or a mentor or a guide is how all successful people achieve success. That is a statistic. I wish I would have known. I've always invested in my business. I've always invested in coaching. I've always had a mentor. I've always been in business building programs or masterminds. But I wish I would have known in the beginning that successful people, wealthy people, 7-figure business owners, every single one of them got to where they are because they invested. They didn't reinvent the wheel. They didn't try and do it on their own. They used a proven system or a roadmap that has worked before and they implemented it themselves. Hello, that's how they do it. That's how I've done it. There are ways of doing things that work and there are ways of doing things that don't. And so had I known that, I wouldn't have felt guilty about investing in my business when I did. I wouldn't have felt afraid of putting money into coaching programs or, mentors or guides, whereas a lot of times I felt really weird about it or uncertain about it. Now it's just something that I do. I spend over $100,000 a year in my own coaching, personal, in my investments for business coach, for masterminds, for mentors. I'm very selective with who I work with. It has to be someone that you resonate with, and someone who's also achieved what you want to achieve in your own business. Why reinvent the wheel? Why struggle? Take a process that has worked for somebody. In my case, it has worked for thousands of women around the world, and use that as the foundation for your business. And then, of course, that's still going to leave plenty of room for your own creativity, for your own intuition, to build it in a way that feels so aligned for you. But what I want to do is invite you into my event. Again, it's going to be 3 hours on May 23rd and May 24th. A replay will be sent out. I'm only selling 50 spots, so you're going to want to grab it as soon as you can. If you can't make it live, I'll send the replay out, but you're probably going to want to be there live because I'm going to do a lot of coaching. I'm going to do some looking into your business. You're going to be able to build your roadmap for the next 12 months, so you know exactly what you're focusing on in your business. You know exactly what you're supposed to be doing over and over and over again every single month, and it's just 5 things really. You're going to have time to ask me questions and feedback about what's happening in your business, and we're going to have a really beautiful, intimate couple of days. So you can grab your tickets. There's going to be links here. You can comment, ticket, and we'll send you the link until those 50 spots are reserved. But yeah, Soul Business Live, I'm going to teach my exact strategy that I teach inside of my program for how to get from zero to 6 figures. So join me. Tickets are $37. It's going to be well worth your investment. I freaking hand on my heart promise. I'm going to teach you. It's worth it's worth $100,000 to come in and get this information. So anyway, I hope that this was helpful. I had so much fun. I think I'm going to also do a live soon on things that I wish I knew while I was building my business to 7 figures, because that's kind of a whole nother ball game. But for those of you that are tracking 7 figures, you'll want to pay attention to that too. If you're ready to jump into one of my programs, I have Soul Business Accelerator, which is going to get you to 6 figures. I have Soul Business Scale, which is going to get you to 7 figures, depending on where you're at. And if you don't know what business you want to start, if you're like, oh my God, I know I want to start a business, but I have no idea what that is, I have Awaken Your Purpose, which is a 10-week course that helps you get crystal clear on what your life purpose is and what business you want to start, so that you can start having impact and creating income in a really really, really beautiful way. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. This was a really fun one for me to do, and I'll see you at the event. Mwah.